Ghoritch is one of the most terrifying creations of the Skaven. Once a human chaos champion in service to Archaon, he fell afoul of the dark gods and was gifted, or cursed, into Skaven hands. The warlock engineers of Clan Moulder, ever eager to experiment, transferred his still living brain into the hulking body of a rat ogre. Thus was born Ghoritch, driven by savage instinct yet retaining his warrior's cunning. He wields twin blades with unmatched fury, tearing through ranks of men and monsters alike. Though enslaved to the will of the Skaven, Ghoritch's human mind grants him tactical awareness beyond any other rat ogre. A monster forged by cruelty, he remains a brutal reminder of Clan Moulder's twisted ingenuity.
Yes, yes! Gather round, you puny-furred rats! The mighty Doomflayer is a cruel, whirling sphere of iron blades. So sharp, so deadly. First unleashed on those grumpy beard things in their rocky layers beneath the mountains, yes, yes. First Doomflayers were powered by brave Skaven. Pushing through the strong danger. They hide behind scrap shields, old bits of armor from fallen foes, just hoping to survive the flying arrows of the dwarf things. When the Doomflayer smashed through their lines, blades spinning, slashing, oh, the lovely carnage. Blood, screams, and victory for our glorious Skaven. We shall strike again, yes, with more Doomflayers and death for our enemies.
The hellpit abomination is a grotesque mass of twisted flesh and bone, equipped with mechanical enhancement for swift movement and fueled by warpstone mutations. Its numerous vermin-like heads, some airless and blind, dart out to sense prey, hissing and snapping with razor teeth. In battle, it functions as an unstoppable force, often causing enemies to flee in terror before it even arrives. When engaged, the abomination towers over foes, delivering devastating blows with its massive fist and voracious consuming its victims. Known for its resilience, it can heal from injuries, regrow limbs, and rise again after death, making it a nightmarish adversary on the battlefield. Deep below the surface of the world, in the twisted labs of Clan Moulder, the dreaded chimerat is born, a grotesque chimera of rat and beast, a foul sculpture of flesh and warpstone. It is described as the rarest of all Clan Moulder's creation, a blasphemy against nature that is to a common rat what a hydra is to a lizard. The chimerat sprawls across the battlefield, multi-headed, dripping with malice, and lungs belching sickly green warp fire as it scorches the earth with every thunderous step. Only the most ambitious master molders dare to unleash such a beast. Its horror is so great even fellow Skaven quiver in the damp corridors of their warrens.
Brood horrors are the largest and most grotesque members of the giant rat species in the old world. Formed through a rapid mutation process in which one rat devours its lieutenants, gaining size, strength, and savagery. This cannibalistic growth can occur naturally or be accelerated by the Skaven's Clan Moulder, which exploits these monstrous beasts for their own purposes. Highly prized by the Moulder Masters, brood horrors are traded to elite warlord clans for exorbitant prices, often involving vast amounts of warpstone. They serve as powerful war mounts for ambitious Skaven warlords, and can also be unleashed onto battlefields to wreak havoc. Their fearsome reputation and brutal fighting abilities make them a coveted asset in the Skaven arsenal.
Yes. Most devoted of the Skaven plague monks receive the honor to wield the plague censer, the deadliest weapon in clan pestilence. Yes! This hollow spiked metal ball on a chain is filled with terrible contagions. In an unholy ritual, a plague priest reads from the Book of Woe, adding warpstone and vile diseases.
Hellish runes glow as green vapors escape the cursed globe, corrupting all they touch. Contact with the noxious haze causes flesh to erupt in sores and blisters. Yes, yes! In battle, the censer swings, unleashing billowing clouds of plague fog. Enemies caught in the miasma suffer horrific fates. The brave plague monk censer bearers relish the chaos, spreading doom and decay.
Yes, yes! The plague priests of Clan Pestilence are the most foul, degenerate of ratmen. Yes, yes! They thrive on darkness, crafting vile diseases to weaken all nations. Forever seeking the ultimate plague, they wish to see the Skaven rise and rule supreme. The mighty horned rat grants them unholy powers. Sorcery, sorcery! With their terrible magics, they unleash torrents of black death. Enemies burst with boils, and their screams fill the air. Yes, yes! Their spells are noxious, potent, and twist life itself. When a battle's fate is crucial, they command the building of great plague furnaces. Oh yes! These monstrosities march alongside their brethren, spreading decay and disease. The world shall tremble before the might of Clan Pestilence. Yes, yes!
Storm Fiends are the ultimate fusion of Skaven madness and forbidden science. Created by the warlock engineers of Clan Scryer and the flesh crafters of Clan Molder, these monstrous brutes combine arcane machinery with warp rat ogre flesh. Each Stormfield is armed with devastating warpstone-powered weaponry, rattling cannons, warp fire projectors, or Doomflayer gauntlets, grafted directly into their bodies. The Reds are often controlled by smaller, surgically attached brain implants, ensuring obedience to their masters. Towering over the battlefield, Storm Fiends unleash torrents of death, shredding ranks of enemies in blinding storms of green energy and molten flesh. They represent the pinnacle of Skaven ingenuity, unstable or refined and brutally effective.
The Stormvermin are elite warriors of the Skaven warlord clans, easily identifiable by their larger size and darker fur compared to their littermates. From birth, the strongest Stormvermin fight for food, often leading to the weakest being consumed. Those who survive this brutal selection process are assigned to Stormvermin regiments, equipped with the finest armor and tasked with protecting leaders ranging from minor chieftains to powerful clan warlords. Their position at the forefront of battles ensures they receive preferential treatment, including the first meal after combat. Any Skaven who eats before then risks violent retribution. Additionally, Stormvermin regiments are often accompanied by Skaven slaves who cater to their needs. For political reasons, these elite warriors may leave their clan to assist the Greyseers or to engage in conflicts at rival strongholds. Clanrats is particularly noted for producing a significant number of formidable jet black Stormvermin.
The rattling gun is a modern multi-barrel weapon developed by the clan Scryer, designed to meet the insatiable demands of the warlord clans. Powered by a warp steam and operated via a hand crank, this formidable machine features 6 spinning barrels that unleash a barrage of warp-infused bullets, leaving greenish tails in their wake. Capable of devastating firepower, the rattling gun can decimate charging units, such as orc boar boys, and also inflict significant damage on Clanrat warriors, often referred to as teeth breakers due to the numerous glowing bullets found in their remains. While rumors suggest that wealthy warlord clans may deploy entire units of rattling gun weapons team, the lack of survivors to confirm these tales adds an air of mystery to this deadly invention. In the nightmare depths of hellpit, few creatures are as grotesque or powerful as Vermikin, Packlord of Clan Molder. As the master of the flesh-crafting clan, Vermikin rules over the breeders of monsters, the makers of rat ogres, and the twisted minds responsible for some of the most horrific creation in Scavendom. But he is no ordinary Skaven lord. Vermikin is a bloated mass of muscle, mutation, and unnatural growth, bearing multiple heads. a living symbol of Clan Molder obsession with warp evolution. Among the Council of 13, he is regarded as one of the most physically dangerous members. Yet even his own heads argue with each other, proving that for the Skaven, betrayal can exist even within the same body. Warpgrinders are cruel Skaven war machines devised by the warlock engineers of Clan Scryer to shatter walls and tear apart enemy formations. These contraptions resemble Alkin drills mounted on crude chassis, their engines fueled by volatile warpstone. With a shrieking whir, the grinders burrow through stone, steel or flesh, reducing defenses to rubble and leaving foes in chaos. On the battlefield, Warpgrinders unleash devastating seismic blast, the shockwaves crackling the ground beneath enemy ranks and sending soldiers sprawling. Their power makes them indispensable in sieges, turning once impenetrable fortress into little more than broken shells. Yet, like all Scryer creations, they are unstable and prone to catastrophic malfunctions. The bulk of Skaven armies consist of Clanrats who are slightly smaller than humans and possess constant energy, often seen in their twitching tails. Individually, Clanrats are not formidable opponents, lacking discipline and courage. However, when gathered in large packs, they become highly aggressive and reckless in battle. Clanrats are hierarchical and will bully those beneath their rank while fawning over high-ranking individuals. In Skaven strongholds, clans engage in power struggles, with Clanrats keenly aware of shifting alliances and vulnerabilities. During war, Clanrats form the battle line, overwhelming enemies with their numbers and ferocity. They also may be accompanied by the weapons team, though Clanrats are wary of their technical failures. After combat, Clanrats scavenge the battlefield for food to satisfy their hunger.